Today on ATV News, newly released search warrants reveal more information in the disappearance of Susan Powell.
Utah State's biggest fan gets roasted by some of his closest friends.
And we'll show you some furry little animals in need of a good home. Welcome to ATV News. I'm Britta Anderson.
And I'm Jessica Black. Documents have been released giving new light on the Susan Powell case.
A judge unsealed search warrants which give information against Josh Powell, Susan's husband, who only a couple of months ago killed himself and the couple's two sons in a home explosion. In the search warrant, police say that when Susan first disappeared,
we spoke with Jennifer Graves, the sister of Josh Powell, about her thoughts of everything that has been unsealed.
The letter in the safe deposit box.
Graves says she hasn't made any effort to contact her dad, but she believes he is at least partially responsible for Susan's disappearance and that he should face murder charges. She also says that Josh should have been arrested, but that she doesn't blame anyone for what happened other than her brother.
Well, hundreds of people lined up outside gas stations and bars throughout Idaho last Thursday and Friday to try their luck at winning the $656 million jackpot.
Kelsey Keller stood alongside the potential lottery winners and found out that most people were from Utah. The victim of a neighborhood watch gone wrong. A Utah man has seen the victim's perspective in court. Tonight he sits at home after experiencing the other side of the courtroom. 39-year-old David Surbeck sent this man to prison 3 years ago. Now he hides his head to avoid the camera after being accused of 3 counts of unlawful sex with a minor. The prosecutors used the witness of a woman who testified she had been raped 5 years ago by Surbeck when she was 17. But she wasn't the only one. Lacey Bazanet was also at the courthouse to testify of her own assault by Surbeck. She says she wants to make sure Surbeck is locked away.
He does not deserve to be out, because I know it's not just me that he's had victims.
Surbeck's sentencing will be May 24th. Coming up on ATV News, how safe are you at texting and driving? We'll show you some of the dangers of distracted driving.
And we'll tell you how you can get free money for school.
You think you know the real Wild Bill? Last week, Utah State's craziest fan showed a different side to people while raising money and raising awareness for a special cause.
In Boise at the bowl game.
Over $1,500 was raised at the Wild Bill Roast, and the money will soon be delivered to the Child and Family Support Center. Well, do you like getting free money for school? At the International Picnic, students from CHAS are putting events together to make it happen. CHAS creates these events each semester, so if you miss the picnic, there will be other events in the future.
It has been so warm this week.
No
especially
kidding.
Today.
Yeah, is it going to stay like that?
You know, it has been really nice this week, and as nice as last week was, it's not going to be the same. Why don't we take a look outside?
Personally, I'd like to see either Turbin or Wagner go to my Seattle Seahawks. What about you?
You know, I think I'd rather have him go to, like, you know, the Baltimore Ravens. They were there at Pro Day, and I'm from Maryland, so I'm thinking Baltimore Ravens, really.
Why not Denver Broncos? My team. But we'll be right back with ATV News. Stay tuned. I don't know about you guys, but I love animals. Just so soft.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted a little puppy or a dog or something. I might actually go check that out.
No, whenever I see animals at the Humane Society, I just want to take them home with me.
I just love puppies. Don't like cats though. Not a huge cat fan.
Not a cat person?
No.
All right, well, from all of us here at ATV News, I'm Britta Anderson.
I'm Jessica Black.
And I'm Bailey McMurdy. See you next time, Aggies.
Coming up on ATV News, a USU faculty member was fired. We'll tell you what she is accused of.
You could soon be paying more for schooling, but how much more?
And engineering helps a disabled man rediscover his passion.
Hey Aggies, welcome to ATV News. I'm Carly Lichty.
And I'm Jessica Black. Last week, USU fired their Director of Enrollment Services because some of the scholarship money didn't seem to be going to the students.
Kelsey Keller found out more about the sticky situation.
Oh wait, that's Jen.
Increase in student fees and now an increase in tuition? We have Courtney Robinson standing by. Courtney, how much of an increase will students see?
Well, Jessica, right now President Albrecht and USU faculty and staff. Back to you, Jessica.
Thanks, Courtney. You all remember Brandon Wright, the man that was pulled from under a burning car by nearby construction workers and USU students.
Ryan Humphrey shows us where they are today.
Chances are you saw this heroic video of the 8 people that lifted the burning car off of Brandon Wright.
They come from all different faiths. They're all rallying all over the country, and they are mad. Britta, what is this all about?
Yeah, well, the Catholic Church is now being told that their message will reach the White House. Back to you, Jess.
Thanks, Britta. Let's go out to Ryan Humphreys to see what's coming up in weather.
The clouds are moving in, but are they here to stay? I'll tell you more coming up on ATV Weather.
It's springtime and gardening season is here. While testing your green thumb is a popular pastime, it is also a great way to save money. Ramina Nadakovic is outside in the dirt. Ramina, what are you doing out there?
Hi, Jess. Yes, the question being asked right now is, so back to you guys.
Thanks, Ramina.
So, my question is, are you guys going to the game?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course. Well, I wouldn't miss it.
Good.
I'm so excited.
Like I said before, everybody should be going to this game.
Oh, I'm going to be there. I will be there.
Yeah, not going to miss it.
Okay, good. Because if you do, I'm going to find you and bring you to that game.
Sounds good.
For free.
Yeah, I like it. Well, thanks for watching ATV News. I'm Jessica Black.
I'm Carly Lichty.
And I'm Bailey McMurdy. Have an awesome week, Aggies.
Coming up on ATV News, the city of Roy tries to figure out what kind of person would want to blow up their high school.
You might be hearing more from Aggie Radio since their big move.
Trying to win my heart is daunting, but the Miss Cache Valley title is a good consolation prize.
Welcome to ATV News. I'm Jessica Black.
And I'm Randall Henry.
2 high school students in Roy were arrested Thursday for plotting to bomb their school.
Dallin Morgan, age 18, and a 16-year-old male are being charged for possession of a weapon of mass destruction. Britta Anderson went to Roy to get more details.
Pretty much people are just shocked about this.
A Mendon family is mourning the loss of their 2-year-old son today after an accident that ended his life Monday morning. The father was backing out of his driveway in his truck when he felt as though he had run over something. As he exited his car, he found he had inadvertently run over the head of his 2-year-old son. The boy had been playing outside and hadn't noticed his father pulling out of the driveway. The boy suffered head force trauma but was still breathing when his mother called police for help at 11:30. When the emergency responders arrived, the boy was no longer breathing and they called for life support while they transported him to Logan Regional Hospital. They administered CPR to him, but by the time he reached the hospital, he was pronounced dead. Police say investigation and interviews are still underway, but they say this appears to be just a tragic accident. Utah has one of the largest student-to-teacher ratios, and it continues to grow. Courtney Robinson explored some elementary classrooms to see just how crowded they are. Courtney, what can you tell us? Thanks, Courtney. In the next few weeks, it should be announced if the bill has passed.
When we come back, there's a new girl wearing the crown as Miss Cache Valley. We'll tell you who she is.
Students are walking to a new beat in the TSC. We'll tell you why right after this break. All that glitters is not gold, but to some it may be worth twice as much. Brianna Bodley takes us to the Miss Cache Valley pageant where the new royalty was crowned. Every year, millions of people tune in to watch the Super Bowl.
But it isn't the football or the commercials that keep you coming back. Ryan Humphreys tackled the question for us.
So, do you watch the Super Bowl at all, Brandon?
No, but I definitely YouTube the Super Bowl commercials. They're always funny.
The commercials are always probably one of my favorite parts, besides actual game,
Yeah.
After a long day at school, how do you unwind? Some people blog. Kelsey Keller went to check it out. USU students had the chance to present their research to legislators yesterday on Capitol Hill. Research on the Hill is a program inviting the best undergraduate researchers from USU and U of U to present their projects and findings to the men and women in the Capitol. Dressed in their best, they explain their research to other students, visitors to the Capitol, and even legislators themselves. Scott Bates, Associate Vice President in Graduate and Research Studies, said the students invited represent the very best in undergraduate research. He said it is important for students to present their work outside of the university, and the students couldn't agree more.
When we come back, sparks flew at the presidential debate between the two leading candidates.
And we'll take a look at some of the crazy weather Cache Valley has had this past week. Popular internet sites, including Google and Wikipedia, protested 2 bills that would restrict what could be shared over the internet. Their virtual blackout protest sent the message that without taking action, the internet would be censored, leaving you in a very literal dark. The Stop Online Piracy Act, commonly known as SOPA, and the Protect Intellectual Property Act, known as PIPA, focus on responding to online piracy, specifically illegal copies of films and other media. More than 7 million people signed a petition on Google saying that passage of legislation would result in censoring the web and impose a regulatory burden on businesses. Both bills have been postponed until a compromise has been reached. We may not have much snow in the mountains right now, but there is still enough there that when the new snow is dumped on it, the risk of an avalanche is high.
Avalanche warning, this is Romina Nadakovic for ATV News.
Utah is currently in the red zone for avalanches. If you are a skier or snowboarder, you might want to stay out of any backcountry areas. New Year's resolutions. We're 3 weeks into the new year. Have you kept yours?
We all make New Year's resolutions to lose a couple of pounds. I'm Ryan Humphreys, ATV News.
I don't know about you, but I made a New Year's resolution to make this semester the best semester of ATV News ever.
That sounds good to me. I'm going to learn how to cook better too.
I like that. I like that. Well, thanks for watching ATV News. I'm Jessica Black.
I'm Kelsey Keller.
And I'm Bailey McMurdy. Have a great day, Aggies.